Crystal Wick here with Artbeads Cafe, and I have Cynthia with me to talk about some really fun things for you guys, all of our beady and reedy peeps. So, Cynthia, one of the things that I know is really popular right now that I'd love for you to show me a little bit is the leather. What are we doing with leather these days?
Yes.
Seems to be really popular.
It's really popular, and to tell you the truth, I love working with leather. I think they're very fun bracelets, and there is so much that you can do with them. So I want to start with the flat leather that we'll introduce this
Okay,
week.
so that's the flat leather. Okay, great.
And it comes in with different colors.
Okay.
We have a bunch of different colors, and what I love with them is I was able to use the tiara cast spacers.
Oh, look at those.
Aren't they cute?
Yes, I love the tiara cast spacers.
Yes, and then the clay river ceramic beads. I think that goes very well with those little flat leather. And of course we have a beautiful slider.
Nice. Oh, that's really
Yes.
pretty.
I love also working with the big leather from Regaliz.
Regaliz. Now, what does Regaliz mean? I know it has a meaning.
Right, well in French we say réglisse. And
Réglisse.
réglisse is actually licorice.
Licorice?
Yes.
Because it does look good enough to eat, does it not? Okay.
Yes.
So show me your licorice bracelets.
So the Regaliz, what I love in them is we have so many colors of different ceramic beads that we can use.
Great.
We have some great sliders, and I love this one. You have a gemstone in the middle.
Oh,
and
that is
silver.
really pretty. Look at that one.
And this time I use those little elastic rings.
Oh.
So not only they give you colors on your bracelet, but they also keep together your bead from sliding.
Oh, so they're dual purpose, like
Yes.
a bead slider and beautiful color.
Exactly,
That's
and on
really
this
great.
one I play with the colors.
I like that. And it looks like they have magnetic clasps, which
They do.
everybody loves.
Yes, yes. And to glue your magnetic clasp to the piece of leather, I use this glue, the super glue.
The super glue. Okay.
And it's so easy. You just take your clasp and put some glue in it and push your piece of
Oh,
leather.
and so
It's done.
so how do you cut the leather?
Well, we have those beautiful shears here, and they cut like butter.
Butter. They cut like butter. I like it. I like it. Okay.
So because I like to work with leather so much, I try to do different things. And on this one, I use a metallic leather, and it works so well with the lasso.
That's my favorite. So this has got metallic leather in there,
Yes.
which looks really thin.
Exactly, and the only thing I did was putting knots in between.
Oh, so you knotted between the beads.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I never would have thought to do that.
Yes.
Great.
But you can do also multi-strand with
Oh,
leather.
look at multi-strands.
Like this one, and I use again the ceramic bead, some tiara
It
cast.
looks like some tiara cast
Yes.
thrown in there. Oh, that's beautiful.
Love those little spaces
Mhm.
because you can crimp them, and again it stops the beads on sliding.
So you're actually crimping these little spacers.
Yes.
I did not even know you could do that.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
This is great. And
Ah.
here I use some African beads. The hole is big enough that you can put a piece of leather.
Really? Those are really colorful.
So
Oh,
as you
enjoy
can
this.
see, I cannot stop creating with leather.
Nor should you. That's great. So can I put my order in right now? Because I would like one of those, and one of those, and one of those.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Cynthia, for sharing your leather knowledge with us.
You're welcome.
Oh. So Cynthia, one of the things I really like to share with our beaders and yourself as well are Crystal Wicks picks. So it's where I pick out some of my favorite things and I share them with everyone. And right now I've got to share the Swarovski mini beads. Oh my goodness. I am in love with these babies. First of all, they're tiny. They're little mini versions, and they have the beautiful, beautiful facets and the colors of Swarovski, which we love, right? I've used a lot of different piles in here to show you the variations of the colors and the facets, which are so cute. And then you made a couple samples here using Jill McKay's bead frames, right?
Yes.
Now tell me about that.
Well, first I really love those bead frames. I think
So
they're
do
very
I.
intricate, very beautiful. But what I find out is those mini beads, they fit perfectly inside.
Oh, right in the middle.
Exactly.
Look at that. Who would have thought? Well, leave it to Cynthia. This is why you're a designer extraordinaire, of course. And then over here, it looks like a multi-strand with mini beads. Of course, the Swarovski beautiful bicones as well as the mini beads, and pulled it together in this beautiful necklace. So again, I just wanted to share Crystal Wicks picks. Swarovski mini beads. Can't have too many. That's what I've got to say about those. Oh, great. Well, so now, Cynthia, we've got a question. And the question is from Ray in Colorado. And Ray asks, how do you measure leather correctly for a bracelet? And I thought you might be the good one to ask about this because you've been measuring leather right and left, right?
Yes.
So any tips, any answers? What can we tell Ray?
Well, the first tip will be when you cut your piece of leather, you really have to think about your clasp first. And we have, the magnetic clasps have different size. We have some that are really small, but we have some like this one is about an inch and a half.
That's long.
So it's pretty big. You have to think about that.
Okay.
And then if you add spacers and beads on your leather, you have to add an inch more because they will take space.
Good to know, because I wouldn't think of that, right? As you're cutting your leather, if you think you're a 7.5 bracelet size, you would think to cut the leather 7.5. But what you're saying is to add the length of the clasp to make sure, and then add even more if you're going to be adding some beads.
Exactly. And before I glue the clasp also, I try several times on my wrist. Because when you glue, it's glued.
It's a done deal.
Yes.
Okay, great. And if you measure it wrong, what happens?
Well, what happened is the mistake that I just made.
We all do, but I just want you to share it.
And I have to say, I was so excited to make this little flag.
It's adorable.
It is. But I didn't really measure correctly. I didn't try it on my wrist several times like I did for those. And then when I finished it, I put it on and it didn't fit. And I thought my daughter could wear it, but it doesn't even fit my daughter's wrist.
Yeah, and I would say I'd try it on my dogs, but I don't think it's going to fit them either. So, lesson learned. What do they say in the quilting world? Measure twice, cut once. Maybe we need to do that in the beading world.
Yeah,
I think it might be good to know. Well, Cynthia, thanks for sharing your information.
You're welcome.
And how much fun is this? And so we are really excited to have you join us here at Artbeads Cafe. And if you have questions for us, please feel free to let us know at artbeads.com.